ladies and gentlemen. Luke, thank you so much for starting the stream off right with a gifted membership. Welcome to the Hobby Night Legion. Poke J collects.
Poke J collects.
Poke J collects.
I'm pretty sure it's a Pokemon reference. It is this small franchise that originated from Japan when I was but a wee lad. You wouldn't know about it. Don't worry about it.
You're right. It's not like it is the first anime thing that I got into and completely obsessed over. You're right. I just wasn't thinking. I didn't read the full name. I was literally just reading like the words I could see, and so I read it as Poke. But Poke J collects. It's lovely to have you join us. Hello, Haveman. Hello, Captain Comic Geek. Oh, get me the belt, please.
The what?
The belt. Buckle.
Oh, buckle.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes, I must show it off. I must show it off. Okay, but like while he's getting that, because I have something to show off. Plan today.
She says she has to
we're gonna
show
do
this
some
off when I'm
masking
the one who
on
made this.
We're gonna work on the blade edge first, and then we're gonna do some hilt work near the end. But first, look at my shocker belt buckle. I don't have the belt portion yet, but oh my god, is it not great? We found an awesome 3D print model of it, and it turned out so good. It's perfect. It's like giant on me. I love it, which I feel like is appropriate.
Yeah, for the females,
like,
they are.
For the females, like they have giant belts and everything. I'm gonna end up doing a combo of both. I think like OG design from the actual like OG Kamen Rider series. With Tojima mixed in there.
You basically take the color palette from Tojima and use the fishnets from the original.
Yeah, so for instead of doing stockings on my legs, I'm gonna do fishnets like they do in the original, but instead of them being black like they are in the original, I'm gonna make them purple like they are in Tojima. And then I'm gonna do a belt instead of obviously the red sash that they do in the OG. But I do think I'm gonna go with the like
Tojima still has the neck one.
Tojima has the neck one, so I think I'm gonna do still the neck one. I might be able to use the existing one that I have for my Kamen Rider cosplay. I might just have to wrap it a few more times to make it shorter because they have like the small one. So I really just need to get a black like one piece essentially.
The one piece is real.
One piece is real. Do I have thoughts on the new baddie for Zetz? I love him. I assume you're talking about Dawn. I love Dawn. I think he's fantastic so far. Oh, also, we did watch another episode of ReZero. Or not ReZero. Fuck, I keep calling it that. I don't know why. 01. And there's at least stuff that's happening in it. One, I think Arturo is maturing a little bit and he's not being quite... Like, if they can just maintain doing the joke one time at the end of the episode, and then Isu gets to do something cute alongside of him, I'm happy with that. That's fine. I can deal with that. It's just more that it was like kind of intermittent and random, and I was just like, I don't know if I can handle. Also, I wasn't sure like where it was going, and I'm way more intrigued. Like, I'm loving the like parental issues.
My biggest problem with it is, and this is just the nature of the story they told a story about artificial intelligence that is about an artificial intelligence that is entirely different from what we are currently dealing with in society.
Yes.
But because they use the same words for everything.
But
like, okay, for context, for those of you who don't know anything about Kamen Rider, we're watching a season where the entire like context of the series is built around the fact that AGI, like fully functional thinking robots, have entered society and can actually work alongside humans and are starting to develop like emotions and their own thoughts.
Yeah.
And
they're reaching the singularity.
Yeah, and the problem is we just watched an episode that resolved a storyline where a man had created a robot that was a recreation of his dead daughter. And they resolved it by getting rid of the robot that was his dead daughter and instead just giving him a chat bot.
At home.
That sounds just like his daughter and talks just like his daughter next to a photo of his deceased daughter, the same way people are starting to do now that we know is unhealthy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, this has aged like sour cream.
Yeah, it really has. But But beyond that, which I'm like, I understand this was like done before this was like as problematic and big as it was, and this is kind of trying to show some optimism towards it, but
because this is 2019 when this was coming
exactly.
out.
So like I get it, and I'm trying to take it with a grain of salt. But like I said, I'm gonna try to slowly make my way through. I have not watched any more of Build yet. But I will.
That one's not available on YouTube, so it's a little harder. We have to like plan when we're gonna watch.
Yeah,
Build.
that one we have to kind of plan when we're gonna watch it.
I have to retrieve episodes from a place that I may not speak of.
Yes, exactly. So the plan today, everybody, is one, I'm gonna touch up the spot that I accidentally scuffed because I'm a terrible.
I think that was my fault.
Well, I'm gonna take responsibility for it as the main face of the channel, because I can.
Quoting you on that one.
Well, I'm literally the front facing, they see me the most. They hear you a lot. They see me the most. Therefore, I am the face of the channel. Anyways, I scuffed it. So I need to fix that. Then the plan is we're going to mask off this so that we can paint it. We're going to mask off this section so that, because we're going to be painting the blade edge.
Would the black paint marker work for this?
You know, that's a great call, actually. And possibly, yes. It might work really well for this. Fixed it. It'll be a slightly different tone, but I don't really think that's going to matter.
Black primer, that's fine. Just concentrate on taping up. So yeah, so the focus, as she said today, because I've been sort of directing her on what to prime first.
Yeah, we've been discussing it back and forth and being like, what should we work on?
So we're going to work on this edge today, so all the way to the tip. So that's going to be in a bright silver, so she's going to need to mask everything down here. She also needs to mask off the hand guard.
Because we want to do the...
We're going to spray the handle with a brass. We're going to wrap it later, but at least right now for aesthetics we'll do it in brass. So make sure to wrap this as well.
Yeah, because you want that to be the same as this,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, get the hammered silver.
Okay. Cool. I am going to oh, here's my tape. So I have some blue painter's tape. I might also have some other non-blue, but still painter's tape to work with. I'm trying to use this first so that we have a clear distinction of where.
Work on the handle area first because you just put wet paint.
Oh, I was actually going to work down here first.
Windy today.
It has been so windy. It's actually been like really cold because of that.
Yeah, and do remember the underside will get fully taped off. So
yeah.
No one will remain seated for the in-depth taping.
Oh my god. I'm already self-conscious enough. Can you come look at this real quick and see if you like this where I got it, or if I need to adjust? I think I might need to pull it in a little more. Like
yeah, up here you're good, but then you started to come in a little too much there.
Yeah.
Like you're cutting off a bit of the silver part, if that makes sense.
You think I'm cutting off where the silver is going to be, or have I given it too much of the top edge? Because from my perspective, I think I've given it too much of the top, like where the...
I think it's fine.
Okay, cool.
Here's the thing. I would rather you get the silver a little bit on top. Okay, let's be clear. That's why I was a little concerned about down here, because the hammered steel is darker. It will go over top.
Yeah.
So you see how you're over the edge here?
I see. I'll go ahead and adjust that.
Yeah.
There we go.
I would rather have bleed over on the light color.
I understand.
Because the dark color can go over it much easier.
Yes.
The majority of the blade is going to be hammered gunmetal, hammered iron.
Exactly.
But yeah, so I guess what I'm asking you is if you're going to get bleed onto the hammered part.
Yes, I understand.
Because I think the hammered will cover any millimeter of silver fine.
Yep. No, you're absolutely right.
Now, here's what I would do. I would stop it at that edge.
Yeah, no, I'm going to. I'm going to...
And then fold over a new piece.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Here's the thing. It doesn't have to be flush on top of it. It can do a little bit of a tent.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm just trying to make sure, because we've got, like, some very specific, like, corners and edges, that those get sealed away.
The other thing is keep in mind, we can always reprime over the silver if it bleeds into a terrible place.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Just trying to get this, like, one little edge that's, like, really...
We're going to be masking off mostly with tape. We don't have any newspaper, but that's not a terrible idea.
Yeah, I don't have any access to like newsprint right now or anything.
Yeah, I was thinking if we had any, because I was like, I know we've had some like deliveries from Japan that use some.
Sure.
Well, we have like that packing paper. I don't know how.
I would be so.
I don't trust it.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't trust that.
So what we're going to do is we're going to tape most of it, and then what we're going to do is we're going to move the sword over to the priming box, as it were.
Yes.
And we will use some cardboard shields to make sure, like, far away areas. Like, we're gonna probably tape over the first 4 or 5 inches of this.
Yep.
But then we'll use cardboard as we block it. And once again, if we have to reprime the black areas for the gunmetal, or for the hammered metal, that'll be fine.
Yeah, that's not gonna be so bad. I'm just getting this flat edge, so
oh yeah,
basically don't have to worry.
Yeah, get the easy part done. Do you need a knife or anything?
No, no, no. No! They're gonna watch me struggle with my blue tape.
Okay. Just making sure. Remember, it doesn't have to be smooth up there.
I understand it. I'm more just like...
I'm saying go 4.
Yeah, I think that will probably be good, because then you can have plenty of space to like put up...
Hold cardboard up.
Yeah, to hold cardboard up. All right. Scooting down.
Careful on the tip.
I am. I'm just trying to make sure that that doesn't interfere.
Use an X-Acto if you have to.
No, I think we're good. I'll check it out in a little bit. All right.
Here, give me the roll.
Trying to get it on this, like, there's a lip.
Yeah, I see that.
So I'm trying to get it on that. And then I do want to mask this off, right?
Yes.
So, okay.
Yeah, we're going, it's a straight line. It should be a straight line.
Yep, yeah, I just wanted, because this is more raised, I wanted to do it a little bit separately.
You don't need to send us newspapers. We can get that from Neighborly. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry
about the warmer stuff. So the entire presentation was a clusterfuck of sound issues from Warhammer's
Oh my god, yes, it was terrible.
The big highlights are that Warhammer 11th edition for 40K, so the sci-fi one, is getting a new edition. It does not sound like it is going to be the rules revolution that Angela was hoping for.
God, no, it really doesn't. It's very disappointing. I'm just using this.
The starter set is at least going to be Blood Angels and Orcs, which are 2 armies we like playing, so at least we have that going for us. Beyond that, the other things of note, I would say, once again, you don't have to fill those in.
No. I'm just getting this edge tucked in because
That makes sense. The Cities of Sigmar expansion looks cool and kind of leans towards, I still think, the split that is coming in Sigmar, because based on just what I heard Valrak talking about, I suspect it could be something where we see Cities of Sigmar on one side, and then we end up possibly even seeing the Sigmarines, the Stormcast.
On the other side?
Kind of. I could see a world where that happens.
I could definitely see a world where that happens. There, I'm going to let the bleed over a little bit there on that very,
I think that's fine.
But this way, I can do a cleaner edge when we do the other side.
He started to come in a little on that.
I did. I will fix it.
Yeah, the cog forts were probably like the coolest miniature thing of the night.
Yeah, I think the cog forts were the coolest miniature thing for the night. I really liked the vehicles that we got to see for the Astra Militarum. The
combat vehicles.
Combat vehicles was really cool. Loved those. So that was fun. I mean, honestly, here's the thing, and I think I sort of talked about this a little bit last night, but now I can't remember if I talked about it with like CC privately or if it was on stream. But basically, I don't have, like, I'm never disappointed in these shows when it comes to GW's miniature presentation. That's never the problem. They always kill it when it comes to that. I think there was
one year, I think during COVID, they had a really bad one.
Yes, but I think that was like a COVID thing, and so I was just like, you know what, I forgive them. They're being, like, the world's fucked. Their shipments got fucked, whatever. I can kind of deal with that, right? I think the thing that, like, really disappointed me was just the absolute god-awful presentation at the end talking about the new Warhammer 40K. Because it just gave me horrific flashbacks to when I was working at a game store and I had to go to like another GW presentation.
She had to go to a sales presentation that was put on by Games Workshop. This was a presentation to just people who buy for friendly local game stores.
Yes.
And they were previewing the upcoming Kill Team.
Yes, they had been previewing the upcoming Kill Team, and we were trying to get like numbers expectations from them.
Allotment, how many each store could expect to be sent to, so they could, do pre-orders.
If there would be potentially like restocks of the core set, like the 2-player starter set down the line, because that was something that was like being rumored at the time, etc. And they were just like playing coy with us and being condescending or I guess pedantic. And it was pissing me off, and I feel like we got that exact same attitude in...
It's their media training.
It is. They're not allowed to say anything. I get it. But it just makes me so mad.
Because they know leaks can come out of that.
And I get that. I just wish they would either be like, I wish they... Basically, and I said this back in the day, I just wanted them to tell me, we're not allowed to talk about that. I would have been fine. It's the sort of dancing around it and being like, well, I don't know. And I'm like, yes, you fucking do. You just won't tell me. And that's okay if you don't want to tell me. Just tell me that you can't tell me. Like, that will satisfy it, because then I can go back to my team and go, hey, I asked GW about this thing, but unfortunately they're not allowed to speak about it. And then we can all groan about Games Workshop in the staff meeting and about how annoying that is. But at least we can accept it as like the fact because they said it. And I think that's what it is. And like, I felt like they basically were just being condescending during their presentation because their presentation said nothing. And at one point he literally read a slide. And is that that's like 101 you don't do?
It's giving a speech 101.
Yeah, like that is giving a speech with a presentation, like with a PowerPoint 101 you don't do. First of all. And secondly, I'm like, if you're gonna do this, at least give us something on these slides instead of nothing, like a static image and some bouncing text.
Actually, dude, I don't know if we need to do that.
You don't know if we need. You don't think we need to cover the?
Well, what I was gonna say is we just do them
you can put-
crossways.
Oh, I see. We also we can put like cardboard in between to.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm not
okay.
too worried about that.
Well, then I need to do a little bit more on this.
Well,
like-
we'll need it for this handle later, but
Yes. Well, I also need to. I want to get this full like triangle next to the blade, so we don't.
So
have
I
to
was
worry
saying
about
we could also do.
Oh, going across that way. I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So that way it's a little less tape.
Okay, that's
And you don't have to like hug the curves and whatnot.
Yeah, I get you. Okay. I do want to still just make sure I get this.
Oh
one
yeah.
to
Finish that
solidly.
absolutely.
But I see what you're saying now. Sorry, I misunderstood the directional thing.
This way we can also stick it onto the studs without.
Yes. There you go.
You respond to comments for a second.
Why be coy in a sales meeting? You're not customers, you're the sellers. Because we would.
Because there might be someone in that room who has a YouTube channel where they report on 40K news.
I did have my YouTube channel at that point. But yeah, no, there are. The other thing is the place where we were at when I found this information out. Modernly, content creators are invited to. The generalized public still is not, because it is a trade show. But they do invite content creators there now, so they absolutely do not want something like that getting leaked. Like I get why they don't want to talk about it, but being vague and like trying to be like mysterious but like cute about it and friendly about it, it just comes across really passive aggressive to me, and I hate it. Like, it's so catty.
Yeah, I told Angela, like, if you ever feel bad about a stream that disconnects or the audio F's up, just remember how Games Workshop does, the publicly traded company from Great Britain.
Yeah, honestly, I really do need to remember that because it was atrocious. Like just absolutely awful. Like, I cannot believe how horrendous. Like, the thing that gets me is how long it lasted. Like, I get having some early audio issues, especially when you're at a live convention. Although, guys, I've literally watched some of your content creators stream live at these cons and have a better time than you. So I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Get better.
Right.
Shout out Hobby Collab for having good stream
Equipment.
while at their conventions when they do stuff.
That wasn't even an internet connection issue. That was just audio equipment.
No,
stuff.
that was just their shit audio. And I really felt just like, why? Why is this bad?
Do you have any small places?
Honestly, just to like kind of secure these edges, I will do that. And use a little bit of this flat edge. Go a little bit more in there because I felt like. Yeah,
because this is when Angela was still like the inventory manager for her old store.
Yeah, and so I was there I'm trying to figure out inventory and and I have constant, like at the time, I was having constant customers asking like, oh, are they gonna restock this for you? Because they do such like small allocation numbers sometimes, especially for starter sets to like stores. And so it's just, they wanted to be cheeky about it. And I'm like, this is not going to be cheeky. And I was talking to somebody earlier, and I was just like, my biggest fear is that they're simply going to half-ass. And here's the thing: I don't think GW has been super stellar at making games rules for a while now. Just because, oh boy, the decline in like the number of people I know personally that actually play versus just like still paint and everything is very high versus who actually still play. And I think that speaks volumes to why they have such rules bloat and etc. in the games, in all of their games, a lot of them, but like especially 40K. And They aren't a games company anymore.
They're an IP company
They're
who
an
sells toys and...
Yeah, they're an IP company that license out their product to be sold as other things, and they hyperfixate on their toy sales because I don't really think they look at the miniatures as a tool of the game. Like, of course they do. They present that to us. That's what the entire half-ass presentation last night was.
I've worked with enough entertainment executives, though, to tell you they don't know what their company actually makes.
Yeah, and that's my fear, is that this company just does not, like, the executives at the top who are making all these decisions, who are making these changes, and who are, like, also probably denying certain things as well. I don't think they know what they're making anymore, and it's, to them, they are just making a miniature, like a toy. How
do we compete with them Marvel and WWE figures?
Yeah, like they are more, like, I feel like that is
I don't know why
more
they're Southern, but they are now.
Well, I think one of their warehouses in the U.S. is in, like, Tennessee or something like that. So
yeah, but there's a lot of warehouses in Memphis.
Yeah, I believe that. And so, like, I really feel like it's obvious that they're focused on how can we sell you more miniatures, more so than how can we make a good game that you can use your existing miniatures with. Because that's what they care about. Like, that's why we have so many, that's why we got fucking new intercessors. Like, that's why they've
been on this.
It makes me so mad. Like, that's why we got new intercessors. We got new intercessors because they're like, how can we just resell you the same basic bitch troops over and over again? That's why they make so many different Terminators.
That sort of surprised me that they were just going to do intercessors again.
Right?
Because I'm like, but most players don't need new ones.
That's what I mean.
Like, I know new players
the old
will,
ones aren't even that old. They're like, what, 5 years old,
If
maybe? And I'm like, why do we need to replace these? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, I appreciate the new boy. He gets to be a shooter and a chopper at the same time. Fun. Okay, cool. At least that is a reason to have a new mini. But, like, the intercessor, like, oh, it's mock whatever. It ain't different. It is not that visibly different
but
enough.
Belisarius Call says this one has more torque.
It would make more sense when they actually did decorative bullshit on the armor to make it different. At least the shoulder pads used to be varied and the helmets used to be varied, but now they don't even do that shit. It's just...
That was because the armor was old, now it's all new.
It makes me very frustrated as a fan who does actually enjoy a lot of the old lore. And as much as like they were showing the comparison between the box, like the old box, the second edition box, and the new one. And like, even though
they're obsessed with that scene and they need to get over it.
They are so obsessed with that scene.
They jumped the shark when they did it in Space Marine 2. Don't get me wrong, it was cool. But that was sort of the peak of it, right?
I agree. Like, that's my problem, is I'm like, GW has hit the same point a lot of big companies get at eventually, especially when they're an IP holder, especially when they're selling their IP to other people. All they care about now is just, how can we sell you more.
And it has to be more than the last quarter, more than the last year. And it has to be
more than the last quarter. And they're not looking at their, like, book sales or the development of their game system and going, that's what's bringing us in money.
They don't care about longevity.
Like, they just want to shove more miniatures down our faces.
Well, because the people who are running in management of these companies have mostly not been there that long anymore. Hey, I'm laying my video game tech side out. Mm-hmm. And so you have a bunch of people who know they're only going to be there for 2 years.
Yes.
So they're going to try and make more money over that 2-year period for the company than they made the 2 years before that, because that will get them the biggest bonus possible. Mm-hmm. And then they're going to leave and they're going to go somewhere else.
Yep, exactly.
The number of people who I know who did that in the game space, who were business majors, and then just went on to go screw with like Ticketmaster or live event sales in some way, or went on to NFTs or bullshit like that.
Yeah.
Can you see why I retired?
Yes, I know exactly why you retired. This reminds you of the reaction to the Moana. Reminds you of the reaction to the Moana live action trailer. I've watched that. It's so obvious how much of it is just being filmed in what is it called?
The volume.
The volume. It's so obvious how much of it's
Disney's
being filmed in the
green
volume.
screen.
Yeah, basically Disney's green screen
It's
thing.
saved their ass during COVID. That's why
I
they
get
love
it. Like, here's the thing. I understand, and it's really cool, and I think it works for certain shots, but, like, not everything needs to, like, I don't need to see the entire fucking landscape.
I think it's the only way we can get The Rock on set.
I believe it, honestly. I
For
believe
insurance.
it. Oh my god, can you guys, like, not, like, okay, what is the point of him having his physique if he's just gonna wear a bodysuit?
Because that is not
That
him.
is not him. There's no way that's him, because those tattoos are, like,
He
they're
has no
too
nipples.
stable.
He also has
and
no
he
nipples.
also has no nipples. Maui has no nipples. So...
And I get that.
Which is-
I
I
think
don't
it's
think
supposed because he's a god, so he has no nipples or navel, which is like an angel thing also. But like, I'm pretty sure The Rock don't look like that no more.
Yeah,
And if he does, wow, I mean, chems are pretty safe nowadays.
right? But like, it also,
Flipping.
no problem. All right, so do you want me to do?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say, do I need to do anything on like this edge?
Nope.
All right.
I need to do over here.
Got it. Okay. But yeah, so like, yeah, it's just awkward. It is just a wee bit awkward. But hey, they'll keep producing cool miniatures, right? Oh, Warhammer. Oh, Warhammer.
Oh, Hammer of Wars.
Oh, Hammer of Wars. Has every Warhammer box art scene been the same every time? I feel like they have in the 4 years I've been following you.
No, but I would say out of the 11, probably at least 5 of them have been that same last stand on the hill.
Yeah, they're like, the thing is they like to just repeat motifs a lot.
And it was one of their most popular back in like the 90s. So modernly, a lot of like dads
Yeah, no,
probably
like,
see
that's-
that and have a reaction.
That is honestly my biggest, like, fuck you, GW, about the presentation last night. Because the more I think about it, I'm just like, okay, they are legitimately just preying on a bunch of, like,
Millennial dads.
millennial dads' nostalgia for this brand. Because all they are doing is, like, bringing, like, we're on Armageddon. It's Blood
Yeah.
Angels versus Orcs.
I can remember the game store I was in as a 14-year-old when I first heard about Armageddon.
Yeah, like that's the thing, is like a lot of people my age and older like remember when Armageddon was new.
And the second war for Armageddon.
And the second war for Armageddon, they remember competing in the like global conflict for Armageddon. They remember second edition and they know that box art. Like GW is so banking on everybody going, "Oh, it's back to second edition," even though the game is gonna be nothing like second edition. They aren't gonna do anything remotely that interesting or fun. Oh god, we haven't even talked about this specific point about them being like, we're gonna bring narrative into every game.
Crusade. Is Crusade dead?
I don't really know. I think so, because it seems like they're having like one play style.
Yeah, I thought that too.
And so like, even though like they act like they only had two, they had multiple, they had more than two. But like apparently it is like, this is the way. This is the one and only way. And we still don't have alternating turns. Ugh. Thank you, Michael. I think it looks really good too. I think the sword's looking really good, and Cece's been doing a great job with this last bit of masking on this one side. Fantastic.
Yeah, about to put the last piece, and I'll let you visually inspect it, and then we'll move it so that we can set up for you to spray it.
Yes, absolutely. And so like, it's just so frustrating because it is just nostalgia. It's just nostalgia.
All right, go ahead and inspect that, please. You can flip her over and such. Be careful of the tip.
I will be careful of the tip. Here, give me those nippers. Thank you.
It doesn't matter if there's a bit of tape on this side.
Oh no, but it's folding over to the other side, and because this is the very edge, I want to make sure that it doesn't interfere and like fold out onto the silver edge or something, because it was doing that earlier. Okay.
Here, I'll flip her.
Well, let me just want to look at this side real quick. I am simply going to cover this to sort of seal them together. Although I guess on this side it doesn't matter as much.
No,
so
it
yeah,
doesn't.
go ahead and flip.
Okay.
Do it! Flipper!
That must be the lead-in. I'm assuming that's why they just did a book for this edition.
Okay, yeah, that must be the lead-in for this, because yeah, that is kind of weird.
I suspect they're just doing a lead-in for 11th with it.
That makes sense.
Lets them go ahead and get a lore book out. How'd I do?
I think you did really well. I'm just pushing some things down.
Oh yeah, of course.
But like, other than that, I'm not really seeing any obvious like places where there's like gaps or anything like that. I'm just making sure things are sealed. Yeah, that feels good. That will be fine. Okay, yeah, I think we're good.
Good. Let's see.
Oh, there were some small.
I was looking for if we had any sheets that were already cut and square.
Oh, not sure we do.
That's okay.
There we go.
There we go.
Perfect.
Alrighty.
All right, so we're doing the blade first, right?
Yes.
Okay, should I just set it across like we normally do?
Yes.
Okay. I think you might want to adjust where the box is.
Yeah. All right, we'll bring your camera over in just a moment, folks.
Yeah. How's that feel?
Looks good on my
Should
side.
I bring it more this way
I
just
think-
so we can?
Yeah, you have more room
Okay,
there.
cool.
That sounds good. All right, I'm going to pivot the camera around.
Okay, I'm just gonna check this final edge now that I have a little bit of a better perspective on it.
Mm-hmm.
Grab my tool again and some tape in case I need it.
Oh, let me move some lights.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. How do you think that looks on just like specifically that edge?
Yeah, I think a little bit of the bleed over will be fine.
Yep. Okay. Let me just get a water real quick. My mouth is dry.
That's fine. Sorry for blocking the camera.
Okay. And then my mask is here. Throw it onto the floor.
It's called New Lore, Luke, or something.
Hello, Rasmus.
So one thing we've been doing, which I'm going to continue to do today, continue to shake this, is that to help make sure we have airflow in this room, because you can see the room that's sort of the side exit to the garage. And we have the main garage door that is open. However, we want to make sure airflow is good. So I'm going to be running a hairdryer on cold as she's spraying this just to help move air out towards the door.
Do you want to use that or do you want to use the smaller?
Well, this moves more air.
That's true, you're right.
But I'll use the smaller one if that'll make you feel better.
I'm just worried that it's going to end up moving my spray too much because it's got more of a...
All right. I'm just going to use an air compressor then.
Yeah.
Just testing.
Yep. All right, I'm so nervous.
It's going to go great.
Okay.
Start far away.
I will.
And give it a test into the cardboard first.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Yep. All right, that's looking good.
Yep.
All right, we are getting a little mist on top. Is that okay?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Okay. All right.
I think that's good.
Yes.
Because here's the thing, if this is a problem, we'll just put black back over it.
True,
It'll be fine.
Okay. Yay! Haha! I'm gonna set that there.
Because, yeah, I see what you're talking about. It's fine, we'll just put black over it.
Okay. Yeah, we may want to just I probably want to hit it with just a second coat just to...
Okay, we'll do
once it's dry.
Yeah, let's give it an hour or so. Or,
Yeah, and then we'll just do one more coating.
And what we can do is we can use the cardboard to just put black primer back down.
Yes. I think that's a great call.
So yes, let me just see. I think Chat's got a good view of it.
It looks really nice. At least to me visually as it is right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think you did it too heavy or anything.
No, I don't think so either.
Bring another light around.
Yeah, it feels like it. It's already starting to get even more of the Buster Sword vibe.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, don't mess with it while it's
I'm
wet.
not.
Yeah.
Yay!
My God, I can't see anything in here. How many hammers do we have?
I actually think we have a number of them.
Okay, here. Here, what I'll go ahead and do is I'll hold cardboard. Let's see, where did I set that piece I had?
I don't know. Where did you set it down?
That's a great question.
Oh, right here.
I haven't left the room. Yeah. So yeah, if you could do me a favor and just hold this here for me for a minute, right down there.
Yep.
I'm trying to get you to...
I get you. And I will be here.
Thank you.
Yep.
Move it down. Move it down.
I gotta move where I am.
Yep. If I go here,
That's good.
Is that okay?
Yep.
Oh. Careful.
Okay. Put it here. There we go.
Okay. Did we get... No, I think we'll be
I
fine.
think we're fine.
Okay.
It's gonna have to be dirtied a little bit anyway.
True. Just gonna... I'm gonna just set this on top of...
Yep. Yeah, and then when we do the next layer of silver, we'll just make sure we use the shield.
Okay. Sounds good.
It looks fine.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely...
Did something happen that you're not telling me?
No, I briefly saw a little bit of overspray from when you did this section, like right here.
Cloud falls to wrath, so it would be corn.
So yeah, that's all it was.
Okay.
But it looks fine.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah, I agree. Which Chaos God do you think Cloud is? Oh yeah, corn, definitely.
Also, we had one spot that Angela touched up right here, and it's a little shiny.
Oh,
so.
yes.
There you go.
Huzzah!
That way when it dries, it'll match.
Yep. It's a big sword I got there. Slanesh approves. I'm glad. I am very glad. All right.
Oh, we didn't tape this off.
Oh, well, before we, once this dries a little bit, before
Yeah.
we do the second layer of silver, we'll just tape it off.
Yeah.
We forgot. All right.
I will reposition.
It looks so good. Sorry, I'm just looking at it on camera real quick, and I'm like, it looks so good. It's looking so good.
Coo.
Okay. Oh, one of the things I do think I want to do
Yes.
is I'm gonna powder the shocker belt.
Okay.
So I have that cool shocker belt. Where did I put it?
I have it over here.
Oh, okay, cool. So I figure one of the things I can do while we're waiting for things to dry is I have this cool shocker belt. It's very nice. I think it's a great color for us starting off. I know it's very like reflective and it shows some depth like when it has light on it, but I want that to be a little bit more like obvious and for this to have a little bit of wear, like weathering to it. So I think what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna come in with a powder along the edges and get some like black into the crevices. Because I think I'm gonna look up pictures of the shocker belts, but I feel like there's definitely some like inconsistency. Well, there's also like, because it's OG like 70s Toku.
Oh yeah, well, it definitely looks like what they did in the original.
They weathered the hell out of them.
Yeah, it looks like they took whatever vacuum-formed belt thing they have, because I'm pretty sure they're just plastic. And then they looked like they sooted them up.
Yes.
And then dry brushed them with silver.
Yes.
Is like what I think they did. So I think they had a prop, they threw a bunch of wash on it, or maybe just literally
is this an
pigment.
actual one on eBay?
What? No, that's a toy one.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
That's a toy one from Japan that they sell at festivals.
Okay, yeah, but this is on one of the figures, but I really like this really shows the look I want to go for. I want
But yeah, if you search
vibe.
1971 Shocker Combatant or Combat Man,
yes,
you'll find it.
Shocker Combat Man. There you are. Gonna zoom in on your on your crotch. Yeah, but so like here is his belt.
You can sort of see it. Like it's definitely got like a sooty vibe.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a sooty vibe. So what I was thinking is my weathering powders have been working really well. I'm just stepping off camera briefly to grab them. I always forget on that one. Yes, I think I'm gonna go with this because it also has the silver, and then this one has the soot. I don't know if.
Yeah, I didn't know if you had anything in here. I was just taking.
I might.
Dark Earth?
No. Those are texture paints. What I might, it might be on the other side. Let me close that. Because I know I have. I don't think any of these are powders though. I think these are all paints. No, I don't think I have. I need to get like just
a thing of like
of ash.
Or I think a charcoal powder.
Yes, charcoal powder would. Oh, that's actually a great call. Do they sell ground up?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, honestly, that would be a great call. That would be a great call. But yeah, I think what we'll do for today at least is we'll go ahead and apply this, and I'm gonna use the sponges because those worked really well last time. And I was able to get a lot onto it.
Yeah, they sell these even at our local hobby store, so we should just pick up some more.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, they were pretty cheap too, so.
Oh yeah, immediately that's gonna work well, I think.
Yeah, because then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, one, try to brush off the top, but then I'm gonna use a silver, like a bright silver from this one, on the raised edges. Like instead of trying to get it into the grooves.
I'm gonna zoom in on your lap while you do this.
Okay. I think I want to try using a brush to be a little bit more precise. Just on how well it's gonna hold the. No, it's not grinding it in enough. But yeah, I figured this would give it some authenticity.
Yeah, and thankfully, I ended up printing this one at an askew angle. So ridge lines should not, or print lines should actually be relatively minimized.
I think I'm gonna still
until you get to like the tops of shapes.
That's excellent. Let's see, is this one the open one? No, this is the closed one.
What's up?
Oh, I think I still want to do a little bit so it holds it a little bit better, because I just blew a lot of it away and it's not.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put the black wash in there first.
I think that's a good idea.
And then go ahead and, because when I did basically I really had a lot of really great success when I was working on my stim pack. So if you saw me doing that back when like Fallout Season 2 was first coming out, we were like leading up to it. I was really hyped. What a belt buckle. I know, isn't it amazing? I love that it's basically a pro wrestling buckle. Essentially. So when I was working on the stim pack, I really found a lot of success with the powders. But I found like I had to do a combo of like doing some craft paint mixed with the powders, and that worked, or not mixed with them, but like layering them, and it worked really well. Charcoal powder sounds cool. Yeah, you can use it to like, people use it for doing charcoal drawings. GW used to let their artists do that, but now everything's digital. Okay.
Looks really good.
It's, yeah,
I'm admiring the sword over here.
It's drawing really nice from over here.
Yeah, there's no drippage as far as I can see.
Cool, that's great. I was trying not to be over exuberant about it.
Yeah, I had that problem when I did the daggers. I was a little too close.
That makes sense. I'm always fearful of that. Can you get me, I think I emptied the paint pot inside. Can you get me some water in there? I need some water, please. And then get some craft paint. It does look like I genuinely, so if you've watched Tojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider, there is so much pro wrestling reference, quite literally. They talk about Okada in the series.
And Jushin Thunder Liger and a number of other wrestlers I should know, but I don't.
Yes, and so it's so pro wrestling coded. It's part of one of the reasons that I love it so much. And it's just not want to shake.
You gotta go really hard at it.
Mix.
You're welcome, chat. All right, Andrew, I'm gonna go work on the work stuff I need to do.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Have fun, chat.
You heard him, chat. Gotta have fun. But yeah, so really pro wrestling coded, and it's clear that I think like Toku in general just might have been a fan of pro wrestling, because it's so coded. It's so coded, and I love it. All right, so what I'm gonna do first, here, I'm gonna scoot a little closer. I'm gonna spread out this table a little bit so I can get my wide hits in between them without bumping everything over. And also so my chair doesn't bump into it either. All right, here we go. Yeah, this is doing immediately what I hoped. I was like, where's my paint? Ah! Oh, great news, everybody. My Kamen Rider watch has evolved again. He's no longer stronger. I think he's turned into, actually, Captain Comic Geek. I don't know which rider this is, but I'm gonna let you see him. Hold on. So, I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell from this. I command that you focus. Camera. No, stop looking at my arm and look at my watch. He doesn't want to look at my watch. Okay, I'm gonna describe him. Unfortunately, he looks like all of the Kamen Riders from that era. But he has the standard green helmet. It looks like a very similar rider belt to OG, but I don't think it's him. It's not Amazon. I fought Amazon. It was so cool. I kicked his ass. He looked really awesome, but it's not Amazon. It's not Amazon. Here, I'm gonna take it off so that I can maybe show you more easily. Come on, damn it, you did it for a moment. Okay, there you go. See him walking? Do you have any? He seems to have a red top, but it's not stronger because he evolved from stronger. So I'm like, who are you? Who are you, little Kamen Rider? But he's definitely not, he's not Amazon. No, I already had one earlier, and so I didn't want to have another one like so soon afterwards. Plus, I've been feeling a little dehydrated. Sky Rider? Is that actually his name? That's so cool. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Sky Rider. Common. Oh, you know? That might be him. I think it might be, actually. I think you're right. I think it's... He can fly? That's so cool. So yeah, I think you might be right. I think it might be Sky Rider. So so I have gone from OG Hongo Takashi to Rider Man, the golden poop of this set, to Stronger, and now to Sky Rider. What a collection. Go, go, let's go. Rider jump. Rider kick. Kamen Rider. Kamen Rider. 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 Oh my god, it's so good. I love the music and Kamen Rider. So these are the newer versions. Basically, the watch that I have on is what Digimon has turned into. So instead of like the little Tamagotchi style things that they used to do, they're now basically like Fitbit watches. They're called Vita or Vital Bit or something like that. I don't remember what off the top of my head, the full name of the watch brand is, but it's like VitaBit or something similar. And so that is what it is. And that's like, it's got Digimon, they've got Gundam and Kamen Rider. I assume there's some Super Sentai ones, an Ultraman one, probably a Godzilla one, because like Godzilla's also Toku if you didn't know that. Imagine having like Godzilla stomp around with you. How cute would that be? I'm not even like a major Godzilla fan, but that still sounds adorable. I'm just imagining a little like chibi fat little version of him in the watch going like... There's a new game going out. Nice. For Digimon. I need to encourage CC to keep playing Time Adventures or whatever it is. He hasn't picked it back up recently, and I would love to continue watching him play because it's super cute. We started watching the anime again because we kind of we were really caught up, and we had some other things come out that we were like, okay, this is gonna take priority. So we weren't watching Digimon for a bit to let it like a bunch of episodes come out. So now we're going through those again, which has been fun. Yeah, this is looking good. Looking good. A big burst of wind that came in. I'm also going to use one of these sponges to sort of rub out anything that I don't want to be in a place that I got it. You're so behind on Digimon, gotta catch up. That's fair. Thankfully, like, it's gonna be going for a while, so you can't just kind of wait and then binge it. Which honestly, like, Digimon is definitely one of those series that I think can be binged. There's some anime that I would not want to binge, necessarily. And then there's some where I'm like, yeah, that'd be fine. Digimon's one of them where I'm like, yeah, no, that's fine. I don't know what is happening outside, but somebody's Tesla's like making a bunch of noises. There we go. That's looking good. This is so cute. I'm so excited. I'm also excited because this is gonna be easy. Remember the Digimon season that was basically Henshin? You know, honestly, I don't know if I do. Did they have like a big like transformation where like they were superheroes basically? I mean, I believe it. It's all Toei, so. Isn't Digimon a Toei anime? Or sorry, not Toei. Bandai is what I meant to say. Digimon is also a Bandai product. So it wouldn't surprise me. Oh, no, no, no. Shit. Okay, thankfully it rubbed basically right back off. I just set that completely down on my stim pack, my like nice good one that I finished. And I'm like, no, don't ruin it. You're off to get food? Well, Captain Common Geek, enjoy your food. Get something tasty. And we'll see you next time. Digimon Season 3? Like the OG? Okay, I don't remember. Honestly, I don't know if I watched that long in. So I may not remember that super well. But I believe it. Highlighting Australia here on their little map. Japan's the focus up here, which I'm here. Let me highlight it for you, and then I'll show you. See, they've got Japan up at the top, and then that's Australia down there. So cute. All right, let's do the edge of the globe. I think this is gonna look really cool when it's finished. Oh, is that what Tamers was about? So basically for me, I only watched like the original like first 2-ish seasons maybe of Digimon. I will admit I was more of a Pokemon kid back in the day, so I was like, what is this digital monsters bullshit? Copying my beautiful Pokemon. You know, as children do. But I really actually like come to appreciate Digimon for the awesomeness that those little buggers are. And I've been really enjoying Beat Breaker. The Tamers I never got to or anything like that. I think I've heard pretty good things about it though. Was Tamers one that people really liked? honestly, it's reading really well already. So pleased, I'm so pleased, I'm so pleased. You kind of remember Monster Ranchers? Monster Ranchers is another one that I saw and I was like, oh, I don't know how I feel about this. But I've heard great things about like at least one of the seasons of it. Couldn't tell you which, probably the first one. Or maybe it's the game. Maybe I just remember hearing good things about the games. But I legit was like strictly a Pokemon kid until like my adult years. I was very insistent. People love Tamers if only for how messed up it gets later. That's great. Is Tamers one of the ones that gets really dark? Because honestly, there's parts of Beat that like are really dark, and I'm like, whoa, this is intense. Why am I crying in a Digimon series? It gets dark? Okay, excellent. I love that. All right, well, maybe I'll have to check it out at some point. I know it's on, I think Crunchyroll, which is where we're watching Beat, so maybe it'll be one we watch afterwards when we're feeling in a Digimon sort of mood. Can't wait for a new episode of Zets this weekend. Gonna be so good. I like how happy this guy is. He's like, yay, shocker, huzzah. Am I doing justice to the actual belt design? Toot, toot. Yeah. I might be making this part a little too dark, so I'm gonna see if I can have that be showing the true colors a bit more. Let me just spread some of that around, actually. Yeah, I think I like that better. Like, I still want it to be darker so that it pops more, but I don't want to completely lose the base color tone as much. I felt like I was a smidge. You might disagree. Then again, we're also going to do some pretty heavy powdering, so should be fine in the long run. And I have a gunmetal, which is basically, I think, what this is. What anime have we been watching besides Digimon? Well, I just wrapped up Tojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider. There's 25 episodes out for the first season. God, I hope there's a second season. I know it hasn't been super popular. Please go watch it. Please go give it bigger numbers. I need there to be a season 2. I'm actually considering doing an essay about it. It might be too late by then, but might still do it. I fucking love it. It's so good. So Tojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider. That's been like consuming my life for the last like month. What else have I been watching? I have been watching... Oh, it's a weird economy one. Like it's an isekai economy where like the kid or the guy, like there's a Japanese businessman, because it's always a Japanese businessman, gets a or student, gets isekai'd to like a place where he ends up like a protege, like oh my God, what is it called? It's about building. It's about building an economy. And I can't remember the name of it right now. Gosh darn it, but it's cute. I like the kid. It's very wholesome so far. And all of his problems have been solved by making a house. Or like very crazy weapons, because he has knowledge from like our time period, but he's been brought to a fantasy medieval-ish period with magic. I can't remember what the name of it is though. You'll have to forgive me. And then what else have I been watching? Oh, I still highly recommend what is it called? Apocalypse Hotel. Apocalypse Hotel is really great. Thank you for subscribing, Mark. Oh, that's cool. I hope that your hangout with him ends up going well. Let's see if I have a slightly smaller cheapo brush. Yes. Just because some of these lines are thinner and I don't want to get as much of a spillover. There we go, that's way better. I'm gonna grab a paper towel and see if I can sop up some of this. Oof. There we go. There, that feels better. Oh no, the original Digimon theme is stuck in your head now. Ooh, whoops. Digimon, digital monsters. Digimon are the champions. Of our hearts. The sword is going well. It's currently drying a little bit. We did the first layer of silver on the hilt edge after doing some relatively heavy-duty masking. And so we're letting it dry right now, and we're gonna be back with that probably in a little bit. First plan was bowling or axe throwing. Cool. I like axe throwing. I also like bowling. Hope you guys have fun. Hello.
Watch out for pooling on the edge.
Oh yeah, it's been just moving around. It should be fine.
Otherwise, it's looking really good. Why are we singing Digimon, Digital Monsters, Digimon are the champions?
Because we were talking about Digimon,
Oh.
obviously. Why else would they be doing that?
Digimon, Digital
No
Monsters,
monsters,
Digimon are the champions.
Because we were talking about my watch, and then we got on the topic of Digimon.
Also rock
Oh,
the...
we figured out who he is. It's the one that flies.
Oh. Skyrider?
Skyrider. Yes, Skyrider.
Yes.
So it's Skyrider that he's turned into.
Stupid seam on the blade edge.
No, it's fine.
This is why we needed to sand it down to a 1200 grit.
We'll do it for the next one. This is our learning sword. It's gonna look fine.
It does, it looks good.
Very sensitive. How's it look?
Angela and I have the problem of we each consider it our project because I handled all the 3D printing
Yes.
and most of the glue up.
Yes. And I've done a lot of the like sanding and priming work on it.
Yeah, most of the finishing. We can also wet a cloth with some alcohol and rub that over too.
Yeah, well, I'm also gonna do the highlight color, so I
Yep.
think it'll end up being fine. I'm just trying to get it that like,
Sort of dirty look.
yeah, that like Toku. Someone crafted this at Toku. Not that my work is
Otaku
anywhere.
Cat, we answered. We said that we believe it would be corn because the man is driven by vengeance.
Yes.
Apologies, I was in the middle of a spray painting.
Yeah, maybe we just like said it so fast that we.
But no, it actually looks really good.
Yeah, I'm very, very happy with it.
I mean, hell, you look at the original ones and it looks like a cheap prop. That looks more legit than the originals did in a way.
I agree, but I'm also trying to give it that like heavy
Made by a guy who only had 1970s like TV show
who had
prop.
craft painted some charcoal powder.
Yeah, basically. Like, I imagine they sculpted one of these things out of like plaster, made a mold, and then made a bunch of plastic like
Vacuum sealed, like, yeah, no, and then just like dry brush them.
Oh, no reason to apologize. I'm more just like, I thought I answered that.
No, that's okay. Yeah, absolutely. Like, it's not a problem to repeat your questions.
I finished the editing on the thing.
Oh, cool. How did it?
It's great.
Excellent.
About 7.5 minutes.
Nice. Excellent. What do you want to do for dinner later?
Something bad.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel hungry.
Me too. Sounds good. We'll do something bad.
Mexican? No, we do that too much already.
Mexican?
Well, we make a lot of Mexican at home.
That's true. And we literally talked yesterday about like the problem with it is cheese.
Especially that one. The nearby Mexican place to us like is really good.
Do you want to do the chicken place then? Because you could get like barbecue?
Maybe. Yeah, I guess so.
What's today's
date?
Yeah. Are we at Thursday? Okay, so if you wanted like the yard is open.
No, I don't want the yard. Honestly, I want a pizza, but I shouldn't have that.
No, we shouldn't do a pizza.
All right, we'll do the chicken place.
Okay.
We have a P1S, which is what this was printed on. It was 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think it was 4 plates.
Yeah, the sword.
Yes.
It was definitely 4 plates. Do you remember how long it took? Roughly?
Combined? I can literally look it up right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you look it up? Because I remember someone at one point asked, and I was like, I don't remember exactly.
Ooh, what is that?
Huh?
Sorry, just something on bamboo.
Oh.
For this.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I need to get back into looking at some of this stuff. I sort of fell off my electronics work over the winter.
Yeah, we both did. I want to get back into doing that too.
No, I don't need to spend money on filament.
Well, you use the filament you have.
But then it won't be the right color, dear.
Oh.
Come on now.
So sorry.
Don't be silly.
Okay, well.
You silly, silly.
You might have barbecue tonight? Nice.
Actually, it was only 3 plates.
Oh, was it only 3
Yeah.
plates? Nice. Yeah, for some reason I had it in my head it was 4.
I think I had to reprint one part. That might have been what it was.
Ah, okay. That?
It is about 40 hours
Okay.
total.
Yeah, so about 40-hour print time
Yeah.
for 3 plates.
Yeah, and the natural follow-up question to that is, how much is it? It is about, before everything, before glue, before filler, primer, and everything, it was about 1.5 kilos.
Ah, yeah, how much it weighs.
How much plastic it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have the like the mega size printers that like the Imperial Saint has.
No.
I theorize that her partner must be doing something professionally with 3D printers.
He must be, right? Like, because, like, why else would they...
Assuming it's a he, I don't know, I'm just saying her partner.
True. Yeah, true. Yeah, her partner must be, because...
Because she showed off those huge ones when she was recently showing
her new, her
the
sister...
new Sororitas cosplay.
Yeah.
And those are very cool. My concern with them is I've always heard they're very unstable.
Mm-hmm.
So if you try to run them at any kind of speed, they tend to like flex, and that can cause some major issues.
I could believe that. I could actually believe that.
Yeah.
A lot. Considering some of the flex we saw on just like our A1.
Okay, the black re-primed side is dry.
Okay, cool.
Just checking that because I don't want to touch the silver.
Yeah. Does the silver look dry enough that we could like do a second coat maybe?
Yes.
Okay, let me finish up.
Yeah, take your time on that. I figure what we'll do is we'll do that. Yeah, continue to work on that for like another 15 minutes or so.
Okay.
And then we can do the second coat of silver on the edge before we go to break.
Cool, sounds good.
And then before we wrap for the day, we'll be able to at least get the first coat of bronze on the handle.
Yep. Sounds good.
Yes, as for the designer of this belt buckle, if you've ever searched for a Shocker belt buckle STL, I think you'll find it. It's like the first one that comes up. It's from the Villainous Prop Shop.
Nice.
It may have been who I got Shay's helmet from, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'd have to double check who I got the Bomb Demon helmet from.
Makes sense. Cool, though.
Be sure to show the camera what you're doing sometimes. I'll zoom in on it a little bit.
Cool.
Let the people see your work.
Honestly, I was doing a better job of that earlier, and then
I came in.
And then you came in and distracted me. I'm gonna blame you.
I show up, I kill the stream.
No.
Your wrist isn't pulling anything out, is it?
No,
Okay.
This is all dry.
Yeah, honestly, the wash you're doing is looking great.
Yeah, I'm really happy with it.
Yeah, and I think that's thanks to the fact that it was printed askew, so you're not actually printing or painting layer lines.
Yeah, not nearly as much. Like I occasionally
You can at the top, especially at the top of curves.
Yes, but
I see that, but it seems like on the front facing it's pretty smooth.
yeah, no, it really is.
I did also print it at 0.16 millimeter to make sure it was extra thin.
So we got more detail and everything.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Just because I was like, well, it's a cosplay prop. You should always do that a little better.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's looking really good, isn't it?
Yeah, especially when it gets that, like, sort of... And this is what the Shocker belts just look like. It gets sort of an unnatural highlight to it.
Yep.
I think it'll look really accurate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I actually think it reads, like, if you come around and look at the camera.
Oh, I'm looking at it.
Yeah, it reads so well on camera.
So this is a bit of a stretch, because I know we have a bit of an older audience.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone here watching Tip to Tip?
Oh, yes.
The Ludwig and Michael Reeves
In China.
attempt to cross all of China on motorcycles with no GPS and no translators.
I'm so scared of that. I mean, so far it's been mostly okay.
Yeah. And once again, I think those videos are like 3 or 4 days behind their actual journey.
That makes sense. They would have to be. They cannot be editing them same day. That'd be killing their editors.
Yeah. See, I think looking at the original Shocker belt, I think they just like dumped dark wash on them and then like wiped them clean.
Oh, absolutely. That is...
They had to make them in bulk.
Yes. That is exactly what I think they did. And then like maybe threw a bright silver highlight.
Yeah. Well, I think what it is they may have, made them in some kind of bright, so it's 1970s, right? Lead-based paint.
Yeah.
Some bright silver plasticky thing, put a wash on it, and then I'm thinking they like alcohol wiped it off.
Yeah, probably. And what's nice is this craft paint black does not dry like dark black. It dries like a
sort of a brownish gray.
A brownish gray, which I think is
perfect for this.
Yeah, really good for this. I mean, honestly, I think it's good for most of like
grit.
Yeah, gritty props. Because you don't want like generally a super deep black on these things. You don't want
Banta black?
Yeah.
It is funny what weird fundamental skills from freshman year of college we still go back to.
I know, right? Look, Mom, using my degree.
Look, Mom, not.
Yes, you are.
I didn't.
You did foundations level stuff as part of your degree. Therefore, you are. Do not fucking lie to me, mister.
I want to point out most of my professional jobs involved Excel spreadsheets and Microsoft Word.
Yeah, but modernly, it involves more color theory and like photography, honestly.
And video editing.
And video editing. Okay, how am I feeling about this? How am I feeling about this? Really good. I want to emphasize around little feats because, you know, they're taking over the world.
I do think you spray painted the top of the heater a little.
Well, if someone had been using the cardboard.
Well, Angela, why didn't you use protection? You're in charge of the stream. You're the breadwinner. You're the face of the channel.
I cannot be in charge of everything.
You're the face who runs the place, as you were telling me earlier.
I am not the face who runs the place. I just said I am the face of the channel. I don't run the place.
Yes, you do.
No, I do not.
Legally, you do.
Okay, fine. Maybe illegally, but like... the responsibility. Every time I think about it, it just stresses me out.
What do you think it's like for me?
What do you mean?
My boss is always stressed out. I can't like ever enjoy my job because I always have to be worried about my freaking stressed out boss.
No,
she knows I'm right.
Ignore her stress because she's just having a wig out for no reason. And enjoy your job. Okay. God, it looks so good on camera. That is sick. Okay, I think we're done with the paint.
By the way, I just want to make a call out. One day, I expect those backs to snap.
Oh, yeah.
When it happens, don't panic. We can glue it back together.
Oh, yeah.
And the front face is all that really matters.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Just calling that out.
Yeah, well, if they ever do break, and if I don't just want to print another one to, like, completely redo it, I'll just put it on my wall or something. Yeah. On my little shocker belt. It's part of my Common Rider shrine. All right, do we want to go ahead and do that? Oh, I'm stuck.
Going on a journey, chat.
Yeah, look at it. Beautiful.
Mask up.
Thank you.
So yeah, we'll go ahead and give this second layer, and then we'll probably go for break for about 10-15 minutes.
Yep.
And then you can come back to, I don't know what you're doing.
I'll continue working on the shocker belt.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll probably work on, start doing the powders. That will be my plan.
Let's see, that's the silver. Just check the label. Yes.
Yes. Brilliant metal finish.
Yep, there we go.
All right, where is the cardboard?
Maybe.
It was outside the last I saw it, but I think you brought it in.
I did, because it kept getting blown away.
Oh, it's right over there. You put it in the trash pile. Put it with the trash, everybody.
Where I belong.
No!
That's what you were saying.
No, I'm saying you threw away your tool. I'm getting a lot of wind coming in from there.
What?
I was getting wind from there. Sorry. All right, there we go. Okay, go ahead. Okay. Here, I can hold this. All right. I'm feeling pretty good about that. How do you feel?
Good.
Cool.
Just clearing the air.
Yep.
Yeah, we got a little bit on here, but
I don't think that's going to be as, like,
it's fine.
I think it'll be fine.
The hammered metal going on, it's going to be very dark.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, exactly. I'm not worried. It was more just that we had, like, a really big coating of it because we didn't use any blockage previously. No, I think that's looking fantastic. What do you guys think, chat?
Yeah.
It's looking like the Buster Sword.
Yeah, great job with the coverage.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm very, very happy with it.
Everything all right?
Yep. I think it's gonna look good. I think it's gonna look awesome.
Does this look like a dry spot?
No, it's not dry. I can definitely see the glisten.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm happy with it. How are you feeling about it?
Very happy.
Good.
Let me just look at it from a slightly different angle.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it's gonna look handsome.
Mm-hmm. So excited.
And so tomorrow you're streaming garden stuff,
Yeah,
right?
so tomorrow...
And so then Saturday you're streaming Total War, right?
Yes. So right now, like barring that Shay doesn't let me know when I ask her later tonight that we're still on for Saturday, barring she doesn't tell me that we're not, tomorrow's stream will be outdoor in the garden. I got one of the new greenhouses built with Chaos Cultist's help of getting it outside and with its like covering on. So I'll probably be moving all my succulents into that one, along with the starter plants.
So I'm just thinking, because you're leaving for your creators convention next Thursday.
Yes.
So that means there's only tomorrow, Saturday, and Tuesday's streams left to potentially work on this.
Got it.
You see what I'm saying? Or else it has to wait until you get back from the con.
Right.
Which, I mean, there's no reason we can't.
I mean, I guess I could just do this again tomorrow. And
Well, no, I want you to get your garden stuff.
Well, I can just do garden stuff in the morning. Like instead of playing WoW, I'll just have to do garden stuff.
Wait and see what we announce for tomorrow's stream, everybody.
Yes. We'll figure it out, and
because I'm thinking like we still got to do the handle, and then there's still 2 other major colors we got to do.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
May just not be feasible because we have to wait for so long for stuff to dry.
Yeah, I'm honestly because I don't want to rush it.
Yeah.
So like,
we have to wait. You know, we're gonna wait at least 24 hours before we pull any of the tape off.
Yeah.
So we don't like screw with the silver. And so that's a thing, actually. Do we even want to mess with this tomorrow?
I don't think we do.
So you should just garden.
Okay, so yeah, we will do the garden tomorrow because I don't think we want to mess with this tomorrow.
Yeah, like I'd be okay taking the tape off Saturday.
Yeah.
But
Saturday I do want to stream with Shay because I want to see if we can wrap up that campaign.
Yes.
Because that was the idea. So I do like that. So yeah, I think I think this probably won't be finished until I'm back from Creators Con.
Boo.
I'm so sorry. But at least we've gotten a lot of good progress on it. Like, we're at least making, like, headway. And I'm getting another prop worked on, so that's good at least.
That's true.
Oh, that is annoying, though, because I was also hoping we could get it done.
I just don't see how it's feasible.
No, with dry times, I don't want to risk it.
Like, if she is not available on Saturday or something, yeah, then we'd be able to probably get it done. We could do one of the major colors on Saturday, and then do the final color on Tuesday. Mm-hmm. People still wouldn't get to see the finished thing, though. Until after you're back, because it would have to dry.
Depending on what we want to do, like, maybe I just stream on Wednesday before I leave.
We might do that.
Yeah, like, instead of, like, because I will be out of town and unable to stream on Thursday, Friday, Saturday of this next week anyways, like, I think that might be the plan, is maybe I just do an extra day of streaming, and that way we can work on it.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Oh, I'm so pleased with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's already looking like it's drying pretty well, so I'm pretty happy with that too. Excellent. Okay. Let's see. It is...
And the other alternative, just to call it out,
yeah,
we could scrap the hammered silver idea and just go all hammered iron. All of, honestly, the in-game model.
That's up to you. That is a you choice, because
I just think it's gonna look so much better on the wall if it has
the multi-tone.
I think so.
I think so too, and I think it's just better. It's a better idea of maybe I also end up doing like a small stream on Monday.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. Like, because I'll be gone for a little bit, I don't mind doing an extra, like, some streaming on days that I normally have off. Oh, sorry, yes. Like, maybe not all of them, but, like, at least, like, one of them and doing, like, a little bit of a smaller stream. Oh my god, it's looking so good. Ah! Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
God, it's so good. It's so good. I've actually been chatting with another girl who's in the Toji but wants to be a common writer, and it's been so fun. We've just both been like, oh, it's so good. Okay, we're gonna take a 15-minute break. I'll be back at 3. And when I get back, we'll keep working on my awesome shocker belt. And closer to the end of this stream, we will go ahead. Oh, what I'll probably also do is, like, closer to the end of the stream, we'll also wrap the end of the pommel.
Yep.
And then we'll prime it not prime, but
we'll spray the handle in bronze.
We'll spray it in bronze. So
or
that
brass
will,
or
whatever it is. And I think it'll look good. Is it a brass?
Whatever color you consider this.
It's honestly, it looks copper to me, but like I get brass and copper and bronze very confused.
Yeah, that's fair. It's more of a copper because it dries like that.
Yeah, it dries like that. So we're gonna do the pommel in this color.
No,
tone.
we're gonna do the handle.
The handle in that color tone, not the pommel. The pommel will be silver. Hammered silver specifically.
Yep.
Blame the weather for the sword taking so long. I mean, it was partially because it was cold and we didn't want to do anything in here. But yeah, okay. We'll be back in about 15 minutes. See you guys at the top of the hour or just past it. Hello, chat. I have returned. Okay, here's the plan. I'm gonna keep working on the shocker. I'm gonna nearly throw myself, apparently. I'm gonna keep working on the shocker belt. I'm gonna adjust my camera. Hold on, where is, there it is. Nope, not that direction, Angela. Is that better? You can go a little further. There we go. Okay, that looks good. All right. Here is the plan, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the welcome back. I hope everybody had a good break, maybe got something to drink, maybe got something to eat. I did get myself a soda because it is a now appropriate time. It's not too close to when I had my last one. And I've done some exercising. I'm gonna keep working on the shocker belt. At around 4:30, I'm going to tape off the pommel so that Chaos Cultist and I can then move that into proper position and we can prime that, and that's how we'll end the stream later. But in the meantime, I'm gonna keep working on my shocker belt. God damn, I can't believe how good it looks on freaking camera. So what I'm gonna do first is I do still wanna use my powders. Powders that I was working with previously, I do still want to try to use those. So I'm going to attempt to do so. I think I'm gonna just use the small brush have a better... I'm really worried I'm just gonna rip that to shreds with what I'm doing. Okay, I'm gonna try a fresh brush and see if we can do something with this. Because I still want to put the soot in there a little bit. Or is this not really worth it? You know, honestly, not sure the soot's really worth it. Okay, what I do want to do is clean up some of those places where I like really overspilled. We're gonna do that first. Okay. All right, since the black is not doing what I want, I'm gonna just move on to my metals. So I wanna start with this gunmetal color in the center. I'm gonna end with our highlight color over here, but I kinda wanna see what this looks like first to bring back out some of that existing color that we had. And this I am gonna use the sponge for. Am I getting any up on this is the thing. I may not actually be picking anything up, so hold on. Let's get our other sponges. Okay, this is working. I think I think that was actually too, like, dense of a color or something. All right. Is that gonna... Okay. So we're gonna have to do this actually more controlled because that actually dulled all of the lovely black paint that I had put in there. So let me fix that. Let me fix that. Thankfully I have a bunch of black paint still wet here on my palette because I put way too much on when I got a second round of colors. And I just want to darken this again because I definitely, like, the powder got into the crevasse but not on the highlight like I wanted. So I'm gonna have to be a little bit more controlled, which I suppose makes sense. Which I suppose does make a smidgen of sense. Annoying, but it's fine. Annoying, but it's fine. Also, I completely missed that edge. What are you doing, Angela? You're supposed to be a professional. Crazy. Oh, I also just realized I'd never put an edge over here. On what I'm assuming is the rest of Asia. And then kind of did on this side, but let's go ahead and enhance that a little bit. I don't think I really did down here. And I definitely feel like this outline on the globe can be a little deeper, a little darker. So I'm just gonna highlight Japan a bit more, since they are the birthplace of this majestic series. All right, there we go. All right. Oh yeah. What is this line? What is this line part of? Is that supposed to be like the US and then like middle America, and then this is like South America down here, like this edge? Guys, that ain't what it looks like. Silly demons from hell. No, they haven't looked at a globe. Okay. All right, let's figure this out while we let that dry. Because I definitely need to do something. Is this one pretty stable? This one feels fairly stable. Okay, I'm gonna grab the soot. Okay, yeah, this is working better. Okay. Is this just not producing powder? Like, what is going on? Okay, I just don't think I was getting any powder production. Or is it just so close to the... No, I think it's definitely doing something. Okay, I don't think the gunmetal is worth fussing with, actually, so we're just gonna move straight into our bright silver. Do I like that? Maybe I just... I'm like, do I even need the powders? Maybe I just clean it up a little bit. Maybe I do just like... use a sponge and rub it. You know, what I think I'm gonna do is instead of the powders... Because I think, I don't know, they're not looking quite right to me with what I'm wanting to achieve. So what I think I might do is I might just actually try a legit dry brush. After I do this, like, soft bath, basically, to it. honestly, I might just do this cleanup. It's looking so good. I'm gonna try doing a dry brush. I thought the powders would be the way because that's what I did on the stim pack, but I'm really feeling like paint's the way. Oh, I said Middle America. I meant Central America. But yes. I also think it was meant to be that, but I'm like, that ain't correct. That is not what it looks like. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? I have some, I'm going to grab a test piece of PLA to try some things. And I have just perfect little test pieces. These are messed up prints from when we were trying to do the bomb helmet for Shay, which she does have now. And I think it looks fantastic. Like her whole costume looks good. And I want to do some tests before I actually do stuff on this so that I don't completely fuck everything up. All right, you know what? I'm actually gonna try the AK markers. Because again, I really feel like these could be great. Absolutely fantastic. Is this my gunmetal? Thank you for subscribing, Alex BB. Ooh. Okay, I'm immediately liking that. Just over the raw PLA. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try it. I think I love it. What I also love is it's kind of filling in the lines for me. Okay. I'm gonna do it. Whoa! The wind is blowing. I don't know if you guys heard that, but like a whole bunch of shit just moved in my garage. I think it's gonna look really cool. Okay, I'm gonna... Oh, that's even better. That's a turkey. There was just a turkey. I want to grab CC and see what he thinks. Can I borrow you real quick? Yeah, I just wanted to see what you think of this. I think I like it. Okay, so the powders were not sticking in a way that I was liking. They were actually like rubbing off too much. So, marker. Done those 2 feathers. What do you think for the highlight?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to get approval before I did everything.
Are you happy with it?
Yeah, I really like it.
Welcome, subscribers.
Yes, welcome to our new subscribers. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I think I really like what this is doing. Hell to the yes. I love when a project starts going well. Just gonna mix my paint because I do think I'm going to need to, yeah, it's getting a little dry. Let's just make sure we really shake this well. All right. Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, we were doing our best with the kerfluffle that was that stream for GW. I still just can't believe how ridiculous their own audio was. It's kind of crazy. A little bit crazy. This is looking bloody fantastic. And see, this is now like, I can really recommend these products, just maybe not for the thing that they originally intended them for. Although to be fair, it's AK, like I feel like they intend it for tanks and stuff like that. Which I know this is not a tank, but it has big flat surfaces. has big flat surfaces, like a tank would. There we go. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's gonna look so good. I'm very pleased. Got a very wibbly line there. I was trying to clean that up a little bit. There. Thank you. Yeah, I think it's looking really good too. I'm curious with this extra layer of acrylic, if I now go back in with some of those weathering powders, if I'm gonna get a slightly different effect. Also, this is honestly work. I almost dumped this in fucking water like an idiot. Yeah. What a beautiful, beautiful silver bird you are. This is gonna look so good when I'm done. I'm gonna be so happy. An actual, like, prop that I can very easily bring to a convention with me. That I get to feel kind of like I hand painted. Very fun. Very, very fucking cool. As somebody who has always been interested in like doing cosplay more legit, but never had really the patience for it. This is about as far as I feel like I'll ever get with like making my own costumes kind of thing. Like I am never gonna be one to sew my own costumes. I tried that once or twice actually, and it was fine, but I did not have the patience for it. I get a great satisfaction from doing this kind of work though. So I'm like, yes, finally. I can closet cosplay the fabric portions, and I can 3D print my prop portions and get my crafting enjoyment out of that. Seriously, the wind is so aggressive today. Ooh, I completely did not paint that black. Let me just fix that. Before we move on. Let's maybe not use the giant brush. Where's the little one? There we go. All right, so I didn't really get the divide between the beak and the rest of the face very well, so I just redid that. And I painted more of the inside of the mouth, which I think it looks a lot better now. There we go. That looks much better. I'm just gonna clean up this edge. Very good. Very, very good. Yes. All right. I like it. Yeah, this is coming along great. Yeah, the tips on the markers are working well in this instance. I really, really like how it's going. There we go. Yeah, I'm actually really excited for this cosplay as well because, hold on, I have to remember how to say her name because I keep fucking it up because it's a little bit like... It's similar enough to another name I think that I know from a different character, and I want to say her name and then it's like the other orientation of the letters. So it is Yusarika, who is the chakra combatant that is like dating Rider Man. Spoilers, I guess. In Tojima. And I can do her pigtails pretty easily. Hold on. And I have her bangs now. So I know you couldn't really see much there because my hands were mostly blocking it. Maybe I can do it from the back side. But basically, I think I have her length. Hold on, I'm trying to twist my hair so I can like show you a little bit more. I feel like I have her length pigtails. Get down. Get down there. See? You can't see. I'm gonna stop fussing with it because I can't show you very well right now. But the point is I think I have her length pigtails and I think I can pull it off. I can't believe how much I fumbled trying to show you guys what it looked like with pigtails. My hair just did not want to cooperate. It said, no, this is not the time. No, I'm painting the entire thing. Now we're gonna paint in the entire damn thing. I think it would end up looking kind of weird if I didn't. All right, time to get some more paint in there. Gonna go to a large section to get some good coverage. Go. It's very satisfying to get some like big swaths of paint filled in all at once. When I have some fresh color in the bristles. Damn, this is looking so good. Hold on, I have a fiber. I also have an edge I missed with black completely. That's okay, we'll go back over it. Let's just get a nice clean edge on all of these little feathers. I'm just going as quick as I can while this paint is as wet as it is. So if I'm a little quiet, don't mind me. Just trying to be fast like Sonic. But instead of running fast, I'm painting fast. Oh my god, what a concept. All right, it's definitely not flowing as much. Now, that's fine. We got a lot covered in that one section. And we're not done yet. All right, we're almost done with the, I guess, the right side when I'm wearing it. And we'll probably move on to the other side shortly. Oh my God, I actually love this so much. Oops, I forgot to do that. Angela, you fool. I think I may need to put more paint down first though. I'm gonna try to spread this around. Okay, I actually think we managed to recover that. Excellent. Let's do a little bit of cleanup here on this edge. I don't think I got it all the way. Oh yeah, that is so much better. That's looking so good. Do I ever do mini reviews of fans? You know, I do that kind of on my Patreon. Like people will post their work in progresses and their finished products on the Patreon Discord channel. And you can get access to that by being a member as well here on YouTube. Sorry, I needed to crack my neck there. I could feel it. But I've not done any like videos like that. I don't actually consider myself qualified to review people's miniatures. I understand the value of a proper, thoughtful critique. I just saw a spider crawling on some of my gear and I'm like, oh, there it goes, right up my paintbrush. Dude, you have some long front legs. Okay, anyways, stop focusing on the spider. I'm gonna try to kill it. Sorry, spider. I don't want you getting inside my house and doing anything to my cat. Did I get you? Oh, I don't think I got it. Oh, there you are. All right, well, you'll live another day, spider, because I can't get to you now. Okay, but going back to the review question. Shameless one, no, I have not done that. And while I understand the value of a critique by one's peers and it being a, what is the word I'm looking for? There is a word. A critical, no, critical, I don't think critical is the correct word. I don't remember the type of critique that I'm looking for, but it's like basically the kind of critique where you're actually being quite critical of it and being like, here is what I think you could do to improve. And I'm gonna be harsh in this regard. I know there's value in that. Definitely think that there should be that kind of critique. I would not want to publicly do that for somebody or to somebody, even if they wanted it. Like even if they gave me full approval to be like, put this on the internet and critique my work and let it be out there, I would not want to do that publicly. Mostly just because I think that is something that should be done amongst only peers, as opposed to it being used for content. Like that is a way for somebody to grow. And I don't think that should necessarily be used for content in that way. Like that's just my personal opinion on it. Not that I have a problem with other people doing it. I just would not feel comfortable personally doing that, if that makes sense. The other thing that and this is not necessarily the best thing, but I really, really like to focus on what people are doing well. And while I still will give some like, I think improvement can be happen here. Like maybe you could push shadows more or focus on highlighting a little bit more because it's, very dark or something like that. But generally, I am just really happy to see people doing miniature projects. So I tend to just be very praising when it comes to me reviewing things. Yes, thank you, Samuel. Objective criticism. I think that is the word I was looking for. So like, yeah, like an objective critique. And so like, there's definitely value in that, but I just, having gone to an actual art school, not to say that this is making me like superior to somebody who hasn't, but having been in an environment, because I went to art school, where that was a very controlled scenario, like we critiqued everybody's work pretty harshly when we turned in assignments, because that was part of how you learned to be better. And I definitely cried during some of those critiques because it was harsh. It was objective and they were pointing out like, nah, you need to learn this like art rule before you try to break this art rule, because you're not breaking this art rule in a way that looks actually dynamic or engaging or even logical. And so like, I get value in that, but I just feel like that should be done in a much more controlled setting. And I don't feel like YouTube is the place to do it for me personally. Like I personally do not feel comfortable making that kind of video. I think I would be more comfortable maybe doing like, okay, fans have submitted miniatures and we're gonna do this as like a critique stream. Like that is the objective of the stream, so that we all go in knowing that's the case, and then people can give more feedback. Because getting one person's feedback, even if it's somebody who you're a big fan of their work, you really like their style, etc., like it's good to get a community feedback so that you can, I don't know, I just feel like there's more opportunity for you to be told like, oh, you might want to try this, or this could work really well with what you're doing. Maybe it would help like add some pop, whatever. Like that I think can happen more fluidly in a group setting, and just doing individually. I don't know. I don't think I would do it, but I really appreciate the question. I know if you do want something like that, and I think she is completely, actually the entire team is totally capable of doing these reviews. I know that Hobby Collab, I don't remember when they do it. It's on one of their streams, but when they're not doing, like it's on one of their hobby streams, and they'll go over and they have a segment that is looking at their patrons' submissions for that week. Cause I think they, like, unless they've changed it, and I will admit I have not watched like one of their weekend Hobby Collab streams like recently. But if they haven't changed it, they still do that, and it's completely free to join their Discord. And you just basically submit what you want to be reviewed there. Again, I don't know if it's a super in-depth. It's usually on the Sunday stream. Okay, that's what I thought. Like I thought it was normally the Sunday stream, but I wasn't sure if they had changed that. I haven't actually looked at what their current streaming schedule is. But yeah, like if you want something like that might be a place to go. Again, I don't know if it's gonna be like a super in-depth critique as much as it'll be like, look how cool this is, look how like, and then mostly praising, but still could be very valuable. Okay, let's go ahead and do this other side. I just got some fresh paint flowing. I also, like, I will admit, I don't feel qualified to actually provide, like, as much as I teach painting, I feel weirdly unqualified to answer specific questions like that, because for me, like, I am definitely here to give you some guidance and to encourage you to paint, but that is my main objective. I just want you to paint. I don't really care how you're doing it. I just want you to be doing it. I just want you to be engaged in something creative, because I think being engaged in something creative is frankly good for your brain. I think it's good for your soul. I think it's good for just the world, because I think bringing art into the world is very important. And as cliche and silly as it is, Earth without art is just and I don't want the world to be So like, I genuinely just want people making things, even if it's not like the most amazing, spectacular OMG piece ever. I just want people painting. You know what I mean? I want people making props. I want people enjoying their hobbies. Because I feel like sometimes we get shamed for enjoying our hobbies too much. And that's stupid. We shouldn't be doing that to each other. We should be embracing each other's hobbies. Oh my God, the ice cream truck is here. There we go. Okay, that feels pretty smoothed. Let's go ahead and get this next bit of the wing done. There we go. Making progress. I guess in a way I'm building people's confidence. I mean, really, I'm just trying to encourage exploration of new things. There. It's looking really good. It's looking really good. I say completely unbiasedly. I'm super biased. I'm extremely biased about that. When you miss a complete edge, though, Angela, that's a little shameful. You, for one, can say you've definitely been very encouraging to you, even if it's not anything to do with painting or minis or Warhammer. Well, that's good. I was about to say, because I started reading that and I was immediately going to counter it before reading the whole thing, and I'm glad I read the whole thing instead, because I was like, Havman, I have not encouraged you to do anything. You haven't painted your minis yet. I know this. I would have expected you to show them to me by now if you had. But if you mean outside of just like doing hobby stuff, well, that's good. That is good. I'm glad I've been able to encourage you in other ways. All right, I think we need a little bit more paint. No, Instagram doesn't really give objective criticisms, you're right. There are definitely people who do it. Like I said, Hobby Collab does a little segment on theirs, and while they don't spend a huge amount of time on each individual person's like hardcore kind of stuff, they do objective criticisms on there, as well as doing some praising, of course. They want to be encouraging. They want to keep you involved. But yeah, I would definitely say check them out. Check out their Discord, because I know even if you don't do the stream versions, like they're really good about just chatting about it on there too, which my Discord is as well. It's just you have to be a member or a patron to be able to join my Discord. And if you are anti-subscriptions or that's just not affordable for you right now, I completely understand that. But theirs is free, so feel free to join and get some critique. And welcome to the hobby. Always love seeing new Warhammer fans. So as a new fan, or if you're into 40K, are you excited about the new edition? Like, did you see the announcements yesterday, and are you hyped? Because as an old school fan, I'm cautiously optimistic. Extremely, extremely cautiously optimistic. Because I did not like the vague posting of their presentation at the end. But I'm kind of curious from like a new follower or like a new person to GW. Like, how are you feeling about it? What's your thoughts? If you have any, don't feel pressure to like be like, I didn't watch it. And that's okay if you didn't. I'm just kind of curious if you did. And I can't remember if I saw your name in stream yesterday. So if I apologize if you were even at my stream watching it with me. I have a bad memory. And I'm horrible with names. Now, I remember you showed me. I'm just waiting for it to happen. I'm just waiting to see you pull the trigger and build one of those minis. Listen, I get it. It's time consuming and you have a busy schedule. Do it when you get a chance. Oh my God, it's looking so good. All right, I want to get this section. The belt, like, handle, like, these things on the back have been really great because I've just been able to flip it around on that. It's been awesome. Very handy. Oh my God, you have a tornado warning? Michael, be safe. I hope everything's okay. I hope you're like, I hope it doesn't hit your house or anything like that. Oh my gosh. Stay safe, friend. That is so scary. Thank you for being here. As someone who's only had enough for Kill Team, I feel like terrain making more of an impact is cool. No idea how they're going to get rid of objective markers. And I like the idea of mixing detachments. I do like the idea of mixing detachments as well. The fact that they're getting rid of round objective markers has me so scared. Because the biggest thing that I can see happening from that is like, okay, cool. So they make some plastic objective markers that everybody has to buy, which will be very annoying because they better sell them separately from the box set, because not everybody's going to be able to get the box set or afford the box set or even wants the box set. You may be a player that doesn't give a shit about orcs or marines because you're a Tau player and you're like, fuck it. And I respect that. So like they'll have to have a way for you to get these objective markers, which is okay, cool, great. Another thing that you have to buy and assemble and potentially paint, which on one hand could be very fun for people. I would enjoy that myself, but that might be really annoying for some people and they don't want to have to deal with that. So I get how that could be upsetting. If they are making the objectives just parts of the terrain, that is going to cause so much, like, I think argument over like distances and stuff. I don't know. I'm just predicting a lot of arguments over like objectives because they don't have a unified, defined like shape for it anymore. Like that's kind of why the circle thing worked, is because it like is a unified shape. And I'm like, that's consistent. And if it's gonna be like just stuff in the terrain, I'm like, but isn't that gonna make some objectives like way easier to get, other objectives way harder to get? Like there's gonna be so many inconsistencies. I don't know. I don't know. I am so unsure. Like I said, I am extremely cautiously optimistic. Looks amazing. Like, it's interesting to me because, and maybe I'm alone in this, but I really feel like I'm probably not. But one of my biggest complaints about a game of Warhammer 40K, not Kill Team, not Command Combat Control, but like a just 2,000 point game, a la like you would see at a tournament of Warhammer. It takes so long, and your individual turn is like, it just takes so long, and it's so boring because you as the opponent is not getting to do anything for like 40 minutes while the other player takes their turn. And yeah, you get to then take your turn afterwards and make that other player suffer the same dull, boring shit that you did, just waiting around twiddling your thumbs while you then take your turn. And I'm just like, I don't know, I get so disengaged from the game that I'm just like, can we just end this? I'll just let you win, goodbye. Because I'm so bored. Like, it's so slow. It is so slow. And I just want them to do alternating activations. Oh my God. They're never going to, though. They're never going to. Hello, Frost Knight. It is lovely to see you. How are we body doubling? What do you mean, are we body doubling? I don't understand. I don't understand. Am I just being stupid? I might be. That's probably accurate. Okay, one thing I do want to try is I just want to see, does this do the highlight thing that I was hoping for now? Maybe a little bit, but it's not like super noticeable, so I don't think we're gonna bother still. Like, I don't think you guys can tell any difference, really. It's an ADH term? Oh, I've never, no, please don't apologize. I'm actually kind of curious. Can you explain that? I'll look it up. I'll look it up actually, because I'm now very curious. As somebody who I think, like I've not gone to a doctor for it. I'm completely undiagnosed, but I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I have a lot of symptoms of adult ADHD. Hell, I think I had a lot of symptoms of ADHD as a child, and I just don't think my parents ever did anything about it because I think I was like high functioning enough that it never really impacted my school, so they never really did anything with it. But now I'm very curious. So body doubling ADHD. It's literally the first thing that comes up. Okay. Productive strategy where another person is present in person or virtually while a person with ADHD works on tasks. Oh my God, yes. Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing. I literally do these streams because it helps me focus on projects. It used to be very distracting, but like modernly, it really helps me actually focus on getting projects done because I am just continuously working on it. I get like, I will admit I will have moments where like I'll get really into something we're talking about. And no, you're not, it's fine. That happens. I am prone to distractions. But yes, I actually do try to use this to be more productive and actually do more hobby things. So yes, technically, I think you're right. I am body doubling. I just didn't know it was called that. That's cool. I learned something new today, everybody. And we should always try to learn something new each and every day. The more you know. I apologize for my silliness. I've been weirdly hyperactive today. Okay, in a few minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and start working on the pommel because I want to, on the sword, because we want to go ahead and prime that before we call stream today, and we're getting close to that half-hour mark where I want to do that. So we're probably gonna do like a little bit more on the belt today, and we'll wrap it up the next time. Which will either be, it's either going to be on like Wednesday, either Saturday, Tuesday, or Wednesday of next week. Probably Tuesday, but we'll see. This is great because it's also helping me to find the globe a bit better. Because I was really messy with my wash around this section, so I can really, really bring that out. It's actually looking fantastic. Ah! Don't get your hand in stuff that's wet, Angela. Don't do that. Don't be a dummy. Ride jump. Ride kick. Common rider. Common rider. Rider. Let's go. That song has been living so rent-free in my brain for like a month. It's crazy. Ducklings follow laser lights like cats do? That's cool. Oh, did you have ducklings at work? Or were you at a farm? Either way, that's adorable. I feel like the ice cream truck is trying to tempt me. Because it sounded like it was just like right outside my door. Or garage, I guess. My garage door. There, now both of those statements are true. Chickens also follow lasers? My God, do all animals actually follow lasers and this is just something that science has been hiding from us? That's actually really cute. I knew they sold chicks. I didn't realize you guys sold ducks. Little ducklings. That's cute. Hello.
Hello, it looks great.
Yeah, what do you think?
I think it looks great.
Yay! You're like, Angela, I literally just told you how I thought it looked. You,
A little bit,
you
yes.
dumbass. Sorry. I needed further confirmation.
Mm-hmm. How's the pen working for all
It's
this?
honestly been fantastic. Like, oh my god, do I love these pens for doing this kind of work.
Yeah, I imagine it might have made doing like those Aquilas better.
Honestly, yes.
May not have been the right gold, though.
It may not have been. But definitely...
Also, why did you get these out?
Oh, because I did a test
Ah.
to see what what the pens would do on the PLA. And I didn't want to... Well, I wanted to see how much it was going to run in the...
Revalses.
the crevasses and everything.
Yeah, and those are a worst case scenario because of how they're printed.
Right. And so I was just like, I wanted to see how much it was gonna spread and all of that, and it was doing really well, so I was like, I'm gonna go for it. Let me just finish this section and then we can start masking.
Are you not going to paint Japan?
No, I will. This probably won't get done today. And which is fine, because I could just work on it some more when we're doing the next step on that, and I need to let stuff dry.
Mind sitting up straight?
Sure.
Suck it in.
I love the shape that I think Central America.
Oh yeah, Panama is long.
It's very long.
Long Panama is long.
Long Panama is very long indeed.
In Shocker's vision for the world order,
Yes.
Panama will be very, very skinny and very long.
Very stretched.
You can relax if you want now.
I'm good. All right, so obviously I haven't finished it yet, but goddamn, does that look good? I actually love it.
Push your glasses up for me. Thank you. Cool.
All right. But yeah, I think this is turning out great. It's gonna be a fantastic belt. Oh! Don't stick it in paint, Angela. You idiot. All right, let's go ahead and get some... Where's the painter's tape? Go ahead and wrap this pommel.
Here, let me get you some better light.
Please.
Rotate the light to your right.
Ah, yes. Perfect, thank you.
That'll help.
Yes, that actually helps immediately.
It'd be really funny if you like wore the shocker combatant for like Halloween. And some like Asian family comes by and the dad is like, "Oh my god.
Oh my god." You know what? I might actually do that.
In the hopes we get some middle-aged like
Yeah,
Japanese
so I can just hype
dad.
some Japanese dad up like really high. He's like, "Oh my god."
A shocker.
Shocker.
It's a white woman.
Right? Crazy.
Like, do you think Tojima ever had problems growing up where he like whenever kids would dress up in Japan? Because I don't know when Japan became popular, when Japan became popular, when Halloween became popular in Japan.
I don't know actually either.
Like, I don't know if that was like, all the way back in the 50s kind of thing, or if it didn't take root until like the 90s.
Yeah, I don't know, actually.
Yeah, so this one's this painting's gonna be a little messier because we want to get the entire 360 of the handle done.
Yes.
Just at this step. We're not gonna do one half then the other.
Exactly.
Although, with as fast as the silver has dried.
I mean, we can just do the second half later if you want.
We just do it off camera,
Yeah.
like in a few hours after we can flip
Yeah, let's
it.
just do that so
Yeah.
that we're not like rushing it.
I think that sounds like good, and I don't want to end up getting spray paint on like a shelf or something.
Yeah, that's my concern too, is I'm like, oh, what about my books? I guess there's not that many books here anymore, but...
Your Lego!
My Lego!
Also allow us to do 2 coats on it.
Yeah.
Late 90s, early 2000s. That's kind of what I thought. I was like, I don't really remember any pop culture references to it in any of their media from, like, bluntly, before Bebop.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of true.
Like, the Cowboy Bebop movie was set at Halloween.
Yeah, you're right. It was. God, I forgot about that, actually.
Yeah, it's a Halloween movie, technically. In that like,
Here, check
Die
that.
Hard is Christmas movie logic way.
Right. Like, there might be a little bit of over...
I think you actually did a kind of terrible job, and I'd like to redo it.
Sure, please.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's all right. It says there's a lot of gappage there. And you attacked it with the rough end towards where we need flat.
I see. I see what
So,
you're saying.
yeah,
Okay.
we need to completely redo that.
Okay, well, that's... Well, I didn't do the round parts before, so I will take your guidance on it.
Yeah, because unfortunately you put the torn end where we need it to be flat
I see.
at every possible point.
Okay, well, then I'll let you do that.
Sorry, everyone. Here, adjust the camera so it's looking at you. I don't want to be on camera.
Okay. There we go. All right. This way I can chat with you guys. Sorry about that. I did a terrible job, apparently. Also, Oh, hold on. There we go. I think now I'm not cropping the top of my head. But there we go. Okay, yeah, he's actually doing immediately a better job. Well, lesson learned. I will do it that way in the future. I think I was just concerned that I wasn't going to get a flat stick, but...
You were getting a much
I know, I was getting
less
a much...
flat stick
No,
than
you're
I
right.
am.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I was, and that looks a lot better. Apparently, Tokyo Disneyland's first Halloween event was in '97. Okay. I could believe that.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I could definitely believe that, and I could definitely see Disney being one of the first things to bring a big celebratory event of it over. Having experienced Halloween at Disney parks, or close enough to it at least, it's quite fun. It's quite fun, or at least it used to be. I don't know if it is anymore, but it definitely was.
Okay, are we talking about the reformed Disney adult situation in the room?
I mean, not exactly. It's more just that I don't have a lot of faith in their parks right now. So, you know, there's that.
There is that.
One of my bangs is like, one of my longer bangs is
Banging
and hitting my nose. It was annoying. I'm getting them retrimmed soon because they are definitely getting like
Monday?
Yeah, because they're getting long into my face. Yep, this is perfect example of why you have a second set of eyes to look at something. Exactly.
Yeah, sorry.
No, please, it's fine.
I'm not going to claim I'm perfect at this.
No, but it's looking a lot better than what I did. So I am confident you're going to succeed where I fucked it up. But that's okay, because we learn from these lessons, don't we, chat? I certainly do. But yeah, so the plan is I think we'll end up doing a garden stream tomorrow just to let this really thoroughly dry.
Okay.
And then I want to discuss with you maybe adding in some stream days for me because I'll be out of town during the weekend and therefore...
True, but don't you need to, like, prep and get stuff together?
I mean, I will, but, like, I have, like, Thursday morning to get everything together and I'll probably pack, like, the night before. But we're not streaming, like, all day. I'm just saying, like, do maybe a couple extra. Because I want to potentially...
When does your flight leave on Thursday?
I think it's, like, the afternoon.
Okay. Thankfully, SF's TSA hasn't been too bad.
Yeah, exactly. It hasn't been too bad. Oh, no. Disney World is absolutely not what it once was, like, 10 years ago. As somebody who had their wedding at Disney, like, around...
In 2014.
Like, in 2014, like... we got so lucky because I really feel like if we had waited any longer or like gone a couple years later, I don't think we would have gotten nearly as much as we did
for the service,
for the price we paid for the service.
Yeah, true.
As we did, because like, I mean, weddings are expensive no matter what you do, basically, unless you're just doing like.
Honestly, back then it wasn't. I would say. It didn't get the wedding was not outside what you would expect for a, techie middle class wedding.
Exactly. And I felt like we got a lot because I didn't really the only thing I had to buy on top of what I paid Disney for planning everything and basically handling everything was just my dress and the rings, of course.
However, those were paid for by family.
Yeah.
Okay. Visually inspect that for me.
It looks good from over here.
We'll get close, please.
Yeah, no, it looks good. Yep. All right. So we're going to just leave it where it is and...
No, we can reposition it so it's in the box a little bit more now.
Okay.
Because we're going to do it in 2 coats.
Got it.
Here.
That's true. I guess I can just rest on that taped up portion too, even.
All right. Because what I'm thinking is we do that. There.
Okay, cool.
Just have to reposition the Geets box.
Yes. Oh, and then let me reposition the camera. Cool.
Yeah, be in frame.
How's that look?
Retention is better when you are in frame.
Of course.
Yeah, make sure I pressed it down enough along the seam. No, near where it meets. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no, it definitely looks pressed down enough. Looks good.
Coolio, let me get the shield. Sierra Hotel Indigo. What's the E?
Echo.
Echo. Lima. Delta.
I was gonna say Delta.
Shield.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Oh, masks.
Oh, good point. Yes, thank you.
One's over there.
And the other one's over here.
Okay, cool.
I think this one's mine. I don't know.
It doesn't really matter. Or is CC gonna do any streaming while I'm out of town?
Yes.
Yes.
God help you all.
All right. Nope, that's the brilliant metal. Because we want the copper, right?
Yeah, the one I just had handed you. Yeah, that's copper.
Is this copper? It says brilliant metal. Oh, okay.
Copper.
Okay. Sorry, for some reason.
It's a brilliant copper metal.
Okay, well, the other one is also called Brilliant Metals.
You go by the cap. Yeah, don't go too heavy. Okay, get more on this side.
Yep.
Get near the base, you see that? Cool.
How's that look?
I think that looks good. What do you think?
I think so. I'm gonna do the...
I'm at sort of a fixed angle right now, so...
Haha, I caught it. Yeah, I think that looks good, honestly.
Keep your mask on.
Yep. Yeah, I think that looks pretty darn good. Which one of us is Roman, Seth, and Dean?
He's Seth, I'm Dean.
We don't have a Roman.
Jade can be Roman. She doesn't talk a lot.
There you go. Shay can be Roman. I'm Seth. And he's Dean.
Yeah, it looks good though, right?
It does.
I'm sure there's some dust.
Oh, I was just actually like... Yeah, looks good though.
Yeah.
Grabbing one of my hairs that I see.
Excellent.
Woo! All right, chat. I think...
Step a little this way. Yeah, you're better there.
Okay, cool. All right, chat. I think that's going to be it for us today.
Demask.
There we go. All right. So, we'll definitely be streaming tomorrow. That'll be happening at 1 p.m. It'll either be in here or in the garden. One of those two places. And then I will likely be back on Saturday up in the office gaming with Shay. And if not, then we'll definitely be doing garden tomorrow. We'll be doing this on Saturday. But I have a feel, like, I have not heard from her that we're not streaming together on Saturday. And normally she's pretty good about being like, hello, I cannot do a thing today. And so I am confident that we'll probably be streaming together on Saturday. So I'm excited for that. I will probably not be streaming on Sunday, but there is a chance that either on Monday...
I had to check the color.
I understand.
Oh, it wasn't that bad.
No. I just suddenly need to sneeze. And I'm going to.
Bless you.
Okay. Stream on Saturday. Possible stream on Monday. Definitely a stream on this upcoming Tuesday. Definitely a stream tomorrow, this Friday. But I will be out of town next week. Obviously, I'll give you guys all this more information as we get closer to it. But that has been it for me today. Thank you so much, Chaos Cultist, for helping me with the masking on this beautiful beast. And I think we will call it. Thank you guys. Have a lovely hobby night.
And don't worry, guys, we will not be pulling the tape off until it's on stream.
Yes,
Yeah, we'll do all that on stream.
Yeah, we'll do that on stream and everything. So we'll just leave it, and we can see how we either get a beautiful, clean finish or an oh god, oh god, oh god.
I think touching up even wouldn't be that bad.
No,
I suspect, based on what I did on the dagger, I'm optimistic.
Excellent. Me too. I just am also a worrywart, so I'm gonna have worst case scenario in my head.
Fair
All
enough.
right. Thank you guys. Have a good rest of your evening. Have a lovely hobby night. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.